For ages, legendary tricksters have meddled in mortal affairs and escaped before trouble catches up with them, until now. You are a trickster being pursued by heroes across the multiverse. The goal of the game is to have as few trouble points as possible. If you have the fewest, you're the winner. The following are rules for playing with 4 or more players. The center of the play area is called the pot. The side of the play area is called the trash. The area in front of each player is called their tableau. Each game will use a customized deck comprised of different heroes that you've selected for this game. Various combinations of heroes make each game feel different, and we recommend a number of different decks in the rulebook. A complete game of Trickster is comprised of 3 rounds, and within each round are several tricks. To set up each round, shuffle the hero cards and set them face down as a deck beside the trash. Deal 6 cards from the deck face up to the trash. Deal a number of hero cards from the deck to each player's hand based on the player count. Once cards are dealt, each player simultaneously chooses 1 card from their hand and places it face up in their tableau. Later in this video, we'll discuss how cards in your tableau are tallied for points, but if this is your first game, it's okay to just choose a random card. In the first trick of the first round, the oldest player takes the role of leader, the player to their left takes the role of trickster. The leader takes the first turn of the trick, and turns continue clockwise around the table. Each player takes at most 1 turn during a trick. On the leader's turn, the leader plays 1 card from their hand to the pot and then resolves its effect. Each hero has a unique effect. For example, the brigand allows you to move a card from your tableau to an opponent's tableau. The trickster takes the next turn, again playing 1 card from their hand into the pot and then resolving its effect. For example, the magician allows you to move a card from your tableau to the trash. On each subsequent player's turn, each player must play a card from their hand to the pot and resolve its effect. However, they cannot just choose any card from their hand to play. They must follow the pattern that the trickster has set. For example, in a same suit pattern, the trickster played the same suit as the leader, and each player must play a card of that same suit. In the same hero pattern, the trickster played the same hero as the leader, and each player must play a card of the same hero. In no match, the trickster played a different hero of a different suit than the leader. Each player must then play a card that does not match any of the heroes or suits that are in the pot. And it's important to remember that if you can play a card, you must play it. There is no passing. You must then immediately resolve the effect in its entirety. If you cannot resolve it in its entirety, then you may ignore that effect. Otherwise, you have to do it. There are 2 ways a trick can end. The first way is when one player is unable to play a card to the pot. That means they bust. That player must collect all of the cards from the pot and add them face up to their tableau. The other way a trick can end is if every player was able to play a card to the pot, then it's the trickster who busts and must take all of the cards from the pot into their tableau. Whoever busts becomes the new leader in the next trick, and the player to their left becomes the new trickster. Tricks continue this way until the end of the round. The round ends after the trick that leaves 1 or more players with no cards in their hand. Any players with cards remaining in their hand must then add them face up to their tableau, grouped according to suit along with any other cards already in their tableau. Finally, players score trouble points at the end of each round. Here's a closer look at how that works. This graphic shows 6 players' tableaus organized by suit. If you have more cards of a suit than any other player, then ignore them while scoring trouble points. From the remaining cards in your tableau, you score 1 trouble point per card. After scoring, shuffle all of the cards back into the deck and set up a new round. The last player to bust becomes the leader for the first trick of the next round, and rounds continue this way until the end of the game. After 3 rounds have been completed, the game ends. Players add together their trouble points from each round to determine their final scores. The player with the lowest score is the winner. If tied, whoever has the fewer red cards in their tableau in the final round is the winner. If still tied, continue comparing orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and black in that order. Each hero has an effect that moves cards from one part of the play area to another, between tableaus, hands, the deck, the trash, even the pot itself. You and your friends can choose the heroes that you want to play with to customize your gameplay experience. It's a big multiverse out there, and many more heroes may join the fray. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy playing Trickster.